Do you know the difference between emergency repairs and regular repairs in your rental property? Did you know that the AC not working is not considered an emergency? Or is it? Hi, I am Pete Candelario. I am a real estate broker with eXp Realty and one of the owners of RE Solutions, a residential real estate and property management company. I want to welcome you to this week's PM Talker, where we try to educate landlords, tenants, and real estate professionals on general property management information. This week, we are discussing what is and what is not considered emergency repairs and timeframes for repairs. When it comes to emergency repairs, there are a few factors that come into play. Here in Texas, we have the Texas Property Code. This gives us guidance on repairs, but even then, it does not specify what is considered an emergency. What the Texas Property Code does state is, a landlord shall make a diligent effort to report or remedy a condition if the condition materially affects the physical health or safety of an ordinary tenant. This means anything that affects the health and safety of a tenant needs to be addressed and repaired, but it does not give any specific time frame. This is where the landlord for self-managed properties or property management companies need to prioritize the maintenance requests. So the Texas Property Code does not list out emergency repairs versus general repairs, but it does state a few things that need to be addressed fairly quickly. Some of those items are sewage backups, the need to provide hot water, and don't forget the catch-all, the health and safety of a tenant. Like I said at the beginning, the AC not working is not considered an emergency, and in fact, it states that in the lease agreement that ordinarily repairs to heating and air conditioning systems is not considered an emergency. But if you live in San Antonio, then you know about the hot summers and how high the temperatures can get. And this is where the health and safety of a tenant comes in. Not only that, but as a landlord, imagine if your AC went out at your own home in the middle of the summer. You would want to get that fixed as quickly as possible, and that's what tenants want as well. A lot of emergency repairs are left up to interpretations by the landlord or the property management company. This is why the concept of the health and safety statement is so important. As a property owner, you may overlook repairs in your own home that you may consider irrelevant or something you can live with. However, as a landlord, you have the responsibility to your tenants to provide a dwelling that is safe and free from any issues that may cause health concerns. Now, some tenants may consider all their maintenance requests to be an emergency. Unfortunately, this is not the case. This is where an experienced landlord or property management company excels in reviewing and prioritizing maintenance requests as they come in. Most property management companies will have a list of items that they consider to be emergency repairs. For example, our property management company, RE Solutions, list consists of sewage backups, main water line rupture, water heater not working, HVAC during extreme weather conditions, or anything that may affect the structural integrity of the property. For example, like a large tree branch falling on the roof. Now, going back to the Texas Property Code, these repairs need to be done in a reasonable amount of time, and it does state that 7 days may be considered reasonable, but this is dependent on the severity and nature of the condition and the availability of materials and labor. This is why having a list of great and reliable vendors is so important. Imagine getting a phone call at 2 a.m. because there was a sewage backup at your rental. Do you have a plumber that you can call? It happened to me once, and it took me close to 2 hours to find a company that could go out right away. Even then, when they went out, they only temporarily cleared the line and had to go back during daylight hours to find and repair the real problem. So even emergency repairs are not always going to be immediate. It's going to be dependent on the availability of vendors, parts, or even conditions. For example, if there is a roof leak and water is dripping into the property, we can send a roofer to inspect and repair, but a roofer is not going to get on the roof during a rainstorm. We would have to wait until after the rain has stopped. And this is where good communication with your tenant is so important, so that they don't think you are just ignoring their maintenance requests. Maintenance requests definitely take up a big portion of a property manager's time. Not just reviewing and prioritizing incoming requests, by creating work orders to send to vendors, following up on the scheduling and completion, and then invoicing of the work completed. Something like a sewage backup can create several work orders for multiple vendors: plumbers to clear and repair the lines, carpet cleaners to extract and clean areas that were affected by sewage water, or even a handyman to replace flooring and repair areas that were water damaged by the backup. All this needs to be coordinated to make sure everything is back to normal. Whenever we get a maintenance request in, we first ask ourselves if this affects the health and safety of the tenant or the structural condition of the property. Based on the information we have, we decide if this is considered a general repair or an emergency repair and begin to coordinate the vendors as efficiently as possible to ensure a quick and effective repair. Thank you for watching, and we hope you found this video informative. Once again, I am Pete with RE Solutions and eXp Realty. If you have any questions or comments, please feel free to leave it in the comment section below. You can visit our website that is also going to be in the comment section. And don't forget to like and share this video so other people can benefit from the information. Thanks again, and we will see you next week.